hip hop and R&B. It's your boy City the Coos. It's the City Show, and I love it when special guests stop by the studio. And this guest is family, and I appreciate him stopping by. He just wrote a book called How to Make $1 Million and Keep It. They call him the owner. Not only is he big in real estate, he's also a business strategist and just an all-around great guy. I'm talking about my family, Steve and Brian. How we doing today, sir?
Man, I'm doing phenomenal. Feeling good and appreciate the love.
That's what I'm talking about. So this book right here, How to Make $1 Million and Keep It. This right here is a beautiful thing. And what inspired you to write this book?
Man, the inspiration came from just thinking about, I know people come across a lot of money or feel like they can't get the money or just getting them out of jams, what I call the jam or the crunch time or the rat race. So the inspiration was talking to people that understand like I understand, like in the same language, to speak the same language.
Okay.
So wanted to see people get their money and keep it.
Now, this sets the stage for your motivation builds by trusting and showing empathy for the people's struggles. Because how does this book address common financial struggles that people face today?
I would say most people be like stuck because they chase the money instead of learning how to make the money work for them. You know what I'm saying? You at work all day, you get off, you got kids, especially like single parents. You know, I ain't gonna just say mothers, 'cause I know single fathers too. So it just gives you a out and a different look on things, how to leverage your time. You know,
Why do you think so many people feel stuck financially?
not believing in themselves, ain't see the way, so I'm gonna show them the way and let them know right where they standing at. And they can make something shake, make something happen.
So I'm glad you said that. What's like one of the first steps to get to this financial growth?
It'll be like by being the owner, I say own your attitude, own your feelings, and just own your energy. You know, own what you can control. Just starting with yourself,
Okay.
and then you get to things you want to do. Just building on yourself.
Now, you talked about the importance of securing assets. What does that mean? And how can someone start doing that today for even someone with a limited income, like myself?
Okay, so while you playing over there, but the asset, like even with a limited, it's just a strategy. That's why I'm like a strategist, you know.
Okay.
So you can really make something happen. You got to put some skin in the game, but not much as you think.
Mhm.
Instead of taking that credit card or that check and going Christmas shopping, let me make a strategy move. Let me get an insurance policy, or let me use that to do a no money down deal where you ain't got to put that much into it. That I've really done and I really could show you. So this ain't just no theory.
And all that's in this book right here.
Yeah, it's in the book, man. It's paying attention to your surroundings, and houses, they're never going anywhere, you know.
Now, many people feel failure, and when it comes to money or investing. How does your book help readers overcome that fear? Because I'm right there with them. Because it's like I want to put this money in, but then again, I'm so worried about am I going to lose this money? How do I overcome that?
Overcoming, like I said, is believing in self, and fear comes with not knowing. The book, it'll arm you with tools to make you confident in your decisions. Failure isn't the end, it's a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you got to learn from it. I failed, and every loss was a step, you know, that I had to gain from and learn from. Like, I done failed and lost big, but you do that to win big. So I already did the falling for you.
Okay.
So I'm trying to just navigate you through not falling, especially in the community that we build together.
So let me ask you, when you did fall, what's the first thing you did to because I've heard people say, have we hit the ground yet? And I'm like, what does that mean? Because we hit the ground, now we know we can get up from here. What's the first step that you did when you did fall and did lose like that?
Check myself for real, because it's easy to get in the gears of misery when you just thinking against what you want. You got to keep your brain in like an on position, like a light switch. If you don't keep your brain on, it's not going to see the way out.
Okay.
If you telling yourself like, damn, it ain't going to happen or that's not going to work, just change your language. So check myself, check my attitude, and just took a moment and breathe, man.
What's the biggest myth about building wealth? And what's holding people back?
That is hard, or you need a lot of money to do it.
Okay.
I say that's the biggest myth. Like, it take money to make money. It take knowledge and action with it to make money. You know, if you could put two pieces together, what we know as a middleman from the hood or something like that, the middleman will be having no money and go make a play, you know? So it's the same thing. Like, if I got a assignment, that's just a piece of paper. I can go get this person is selling the house, this person is buying the house, and tell the buyer what I'm making because they need me, and make some money.
Real estate is a key theme in your book. Why do you believe it's one of the biggest wealth building tools, and how can someone get started without a lot of money?
By letting it be known that you're looking for it or just coming up with a way to find it. You can go through the city for damaged houses. You can go through the land bank. I found people that just got tired of their homes and had too many homes and let me take over the home.
Wow.
That's real talk.
Now, you emphasize mastering the process. Explain that.
That means once you do something, like if you're going through a house, you can basically do a reverse engineering. Mm-hmm. So this is what they're going to need from me. So you're not surprised when they come at you asking you for stuff. Okay. And you could use that in all aspects of your life, for real. If you're trying to get something from somebody else, you just reverse engineer what they need.
So for someone living paycheck to paycheck, how can they realistically leverage credit or partnerships to improve their financial situation?
Be responsible and address your credit. Like, look at your credit. Don't be scared of it. Like, it's just a report with a piece of paper. It ain't the end of the world. Yeah. And right now, the way things are, anything can be cleaned off your credit, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay. Like, that's something we do for free sometimes. We just get a game out. You just got to do it. And if it don't work the first time, what I say, keep the light switch on so you reapply.
So what's a success story from your book or your personal life that shows how these principles work? Because that's one thing a lot of people will sit up there and they'll make a book, they write a book, and they'll talk good, but then they don't have anything to back it or any stories to be like, well, this person did this, this, and this, and now look at them. So what's a personal story or a success story from your book?
So the personal story would be lead by example. Like, my portfolio speaks for itself, and it's for inspiration. It ain't nothing to do with bragging, because it's still work. You know, you still got to manage everything, and then also you could look at my wife, her credit score, the assets she owns independently of me, which I influence and help her make that happen and move to that energy. Yeah, like, so she has her own while we have ours. Okay, and my daughter's 800 credit score. Owns property, about to buy another property. We're managing it in-house as the company, but, you know, just leverage it. And she works a 9 to 5 also.
How can anyone listening right now get to this book?
At the owner, is it theowner.net?
It's ownamillion.com.
Ownamillion.com. I'm sorry, that's
something else. Okay. How can anyone listening right now get this book, man?
Tap in at ownamillion.com. And then underscore the owner, underscore Instagram. Just watch us, follow us, and see what we got going on. We got just a lot of things going on in the city of Columbus and Atlanta, Georgia. Short-term rentals. We got on the 20th, we have a party this year, get together. You bring something to donate if you choose to. And it's free entry, free drinks. And we just showcasing some of the short-term rentals that's nice downtown.
Family, I got to give you your flowers. I don't know if anybody else has, but I got to give you your flowers, because not only are you helping people build generational wealth, you're helping them just take steps that they never even thought they could take, period. And I got to give you fertilizer along with that, because I want you to continue to flourish and continue to grow. How to Own $1 Million and Keep It, by the owner, Stephen Bryant. Family, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah. Thank you, cuz, and appreciate you letting me on the platform again. I know you say anytime, so I don't try to abuse it, but it's really all love and appreciate it.
There it is, man. Make sure you go cop this book. I know I got mine. Hey, coming up, I got more of your favorites. This is #1 show in your area. It's the City Show.